With some of the greats of today's NBA, like LeBron James, Kevin Durant, Stephen Curry, all getting into their 30s and getting a little older, we are now looking at the younger generation to be the faces of the upcoming NBA in the future. So in today's video, we're going to be seeing if these young guys, these players under 25 years old who are going to be the future of the NBA, create a team and if they could win an NBA championship. So we're in NBA 2K19 right now, and I actually created a roster of the best players under 25 years of age. I also downloaded a roster, so shout out to the guy that actually made this. It's called Young Savages, just because we got young player, so I had to get a roster that kind of was similar to what our team actually consists of. If you guys do go on to enjoy this video, don't forget to smash that like button. Let's set a like goal of 1,500 likes for this video. I know we can hit that pretty easily, but let's try to hit 1,500 likes. Anyways, I'm just going to get right into the roster here and see who we have on our team. So starting off, we got the Greek Freak, who's actually one of the favorites for MVP this NBA season. I think ages are like a year off in the game because this is from the beginning of the season. 2K doesn't really update stuff like that throughout the year. But we got the Greek Freak Giannis. Then we got Nikola Jokic, Joel Embiid, Karl Anthony Towns, Ben Simmons, Kristaps Porzingis, who's actually currently injured right now, unfortunately. But I still put him on the team. We got Donovan Mitchell, Luka Doncic, D'Angelo Russell, Devin Booker, Jason Tatum, Kyle Kuzma, and De'Aaron Fox. And then we have 2-0 overalls. We could have put two more people on the team, but these guys don't even play at all, so it won't even matter. I mean, some of these bottom guys like De'Aaron Fox, Kuzma, and Tatum probably won't get many minutes throughout the year. The only reason they would is because if there's not enough players at their position, but it looks like we do kind of have two of everybody, and then we got a few extra centers as well. So that's going to be our team of players under 25 years of age. I'll also show you guys who 2K has as a starting lineup. It's all going to be CPU simulated. I'm not going to be doing any trades or anything like that. I actually took off trades. And check this out. Look at the starting lineup. It's Ben Simmons. We have Karl Anthony Towns playing at shooting guard right now. Then we got Giannis, Joel Embiid, and Nikola Jokic. I'm not sure about having Kat at that shooting guard position. I think we're going to put Donovan Mitchell in there. Yeah, we're going to have Donovan Mitchell at that shooting guard position. I don't know why Karl Anthony Towns was in there. Maybe they'll actually change the lineup, but that lineup's messed up right now. But leave your comment. Do you think these guys can go 82-0? And do you think they can win an NBA championship? I'll see you guys at the end of the season. See how these young guys do. All right, so we made it to the end of the season, and check this out. Our win-loss is 73-9, which ends up tying the NBA's best record for most wins in a season, which of course was by the Warriors. I'm not expecting any awards for any of our players just because we had so many great young guys. Stephen Curry gets MVP. Rookie of the Year is going to go to Trae Young. Usually this does go to Luka Doncic, but just because of the team he was on, he's not going to get as much recognition. Sixth Man of the Year, Larry Nance Jr. We don't see that too often. Giannis does get Defensive Player of the Year, though, so we do have one guy on the awards right there. He also did pretty decently scoring. Just overall, very, very good performance by him. Most improved is Jordan Clarkson. And, of course, our coach is going to get Coach of the Year. So, really good record. Let's see if anybody's on these All-NBA teams. Let's go over. Okay, so I saw somebody on the third team. It's going to be Giannis, who also made the All-Defensive First Team. And the rookie team, we are not going to see Luka Doncic on here, who normally would get Rookie of the Year. But checking out our team of players under 25, we do have the best record in the whole NBA, in the East, and in the entire NBA. As you can see with that record of 73-9. We got Raptors, Celtics, Wizards, Nets, Pistons, Cavs, Pacers all making the playoffs. Bucks did awful without Giannis. They were not even close, which is weird because last video, without Giannis, the Bucks still won the NBA championship. It's just sometimes these 2K simulations are a little messed up. But I think the team's looking pretty good. 2K's liking this team. So now checking out our stats, just seeing how the players did on our team. Giannis is going to be our lead scorer with that 19.1. But like always, when you have kind of these stacked rosters, the players don't do as well. Some guys getting a little older. Joel Embiid at 25 now. But this team is actually so good. And they're doing a very good job this season. Some guys that didn't play, Tatum, Fox, Devin Booker, didn't get any minutes throughout the regular season. But let's actually see how our team can do. See if we can win an NBA championship. Hopefully they don't lose to the Bucks like our team with like LeBron and everything on it did. But they have a nice 2-0 lead right now. Pacers end up getting a game 3-1 victory. They should win in this game right here. And they do get the 4-1 victory against the Pacers. And then it's going to be the Brooklyn Nets beating the Wizards. Celtics should beat the Pistons. And then the Raptors are going to be the other team that actually move on here. And then looking at the West, we got the top 4 teams in the West. Golden State, Portland, OKC, Houston. So the West is kind of the exact same. We didn't really take too many players from them, especially on these top teams. They don't really have any young guys on their team. It's all kind of older guys. A lot of the young guys are on kind of the worst teams, and they're kind of the up-and-coming teams. So let's see if we can actually defeat the Brooklyn Nets. The Brooklyn Nets without D'Angelo Russell, which is very interesting that the Nets are still doing so good. D'Angelo Russell, of course, probably the best player on their team, and it's an easy 4-0 victory for our players under 25. Let's see if the Celtics can beat the Raptors, and they do, which is actually huge for this team because the Raptors are very hard to beat in these simulations. Warriors and the Rockets going to move on in the West. Let's see if our under 25 players can make the NBA Finals. Nice 1-0 lead, 2-0 lead now. Can they get a 3-0 lead? They got a nice 3-0 lead, and they W. It's a 4-0 sweep, so only one game dropped so far in the playoffs here, and it's going to be the Warriors they face off against, and this is going to be a really good challenge. Nobody on the Warriors under 25, and the Warriors do get the first game. Our young players get the second game. They got a 2-1 lead now. It's all tied up 2-2. They need this game here 3-2, and I believe this is going to be in Golden State. So I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if our young players actually do lose this game. And it looks like they are. I mean, kind of close. 4-point lead. 6-point lead. 4-point lead now. 3-point lead. 2-point lead. 1-point lead. Okay, we got to jump into this game. Minute 21 left, and the game is all tied up. This is also to win the NBA championship right here. It's going to be in Golden State. So this could be, I mean, it'd probably be better to win at home. But so here we go, the final minute of the game. 1-point lead for players under 25. And let's see if we're going to get this W. We got Joel Embiid in the post. Inside to Nikola Jokic. And Jokic going to get the nice layup right there. And now a 2-point lead for our young guys. We got 3 setters in for our young players as well. Karl Anthony Towns trying to work inside. Going to miss. But Embiid with the rebound. Another brick. And Cat with another board right there. This is going to set them up huge. If they can score right here, it should be a victory. Nice pump fake by Ben Simmons. Joel Embiid inside. And it's another miss. So the Warriors with a chance to tie it or get the actual W here. So let's see what Stephen Curry. Their best bet would just be to go for the tie. Stephen Curry steps back, no good. But DeMarcus Cousins with the rebound, the putback layup, and they're gonna tie it up with 1.9 seconds left. Gonna be the inbounder. You got Jokic, Donovan Mitchell, Ben Simmons, and Joel Embiid. So still a pretty big lineup right here. Who are they gonna pass to? Donovan Mitchell inside, and it's no good. They're going to be going to overtime. So we're going into Simcast here in overtime just to make things go back a little faster. Still a very close game. Warriors going to get a bit of a lead here. 40 seconds left. Warriors are up by 3. And let's see who is actually going to take the W here. This is actually the second overtime. How come whenever I go into Simcast, it skips one of the overtimes? This is actually the first overtime. This isn't a second overtime. Yeah, because it was 110 to 110 before overtime. So every time you go into Simcast, it actually skips an overtime. Stephen Curry from 3, not going to hit that. It's a 3-point lead here. It'd be big if these young guys could get a 3-pointer to go. Donovan Mitchell inside. That was a crazy layup. They're going to have to foul here now. They both got 2 timeouts. Giannis is in here as well. Okay, Tatum's in the game, which is good. That could be big for a 3. Just whether or not they take this thing. So Joel Embiid posting up to Giannis Antetokounmpo. Nikola Jokic from 3. It's going to be no good. Curry with the board, and that is going to end the game. So a nice 4-point victory there for the Warriors, and we're going to be going to game number 7 to see who wins the NBA Finals here. Alright, so game number 7, we're going to go back in Simcast and see what ends up going down here. Go with the fast simulation at first, see if any team takes a big lead. The young guys got a pretty good lead right here, but the Warriors started to come back. The Warriors are taking over now, going back to the young guys. We're into the 4th quarter, and the young guys keep getting these big leads, and then almost they just keep blowing it. And the Warriors with a nice lead now. 2-point lead. 55 seconds left in the game. The Warriors have a 2-point lead. The young guys had it all game. Let's see who's going to finish right here. I mean, this also goes to show how good the Warriors actually are. They could really compete with some of the greatest teams we put together here. So here we go. This is the Young Savages court. I mean, really bright court. This might hurt your eyes just a little bit watching this. I apologize. But Boogie on the free throw line right now. And he's going to hit both of those. So 4-point lead now for the Warriors. See if the young guys can come back here. Maybe get a W. It'd be kind of disappointing with the great season they had. The 73-9 season. And they get the loss. Alright, here we go now with the young guys with the ball. Again, down by 4 points. Why did they took another timeout? That's kind of weird. The young guys got to miss the layup right there. Warriors can take an even bigger lead here. I feel like if they score here, it's going to be game over. Stephen Curry just going to wind down the clock, though. You get that double team. Von Looney inside, and he draws the foul. I might give it to Donovan Mitchell inside for the dunk. 3-point game now, but they're going to have to foul right here unless they can get... Oh, if Giannis actually reached out there, he could have got a turnover. Stephen Curry going to the free throw line. Not looking good for the young guys. And Curry can hit that first free throw. And the second free throw is good as well. Again, we got another 5-point lead. Alright, they got to hit a 3 here. They're not shooting threes. Give it to Donovan Mitchell in the corner. He's wide open. Wow, the CPU never sees that. That always happens in these simulations. Wide open in the corner. Jokic from 3, and it's good to go. Nikola Jokic with a clutch shot right there. Down to a 2-point game. Donovan Mitchell going to foul right here. Donovan Mitchell, like, he might foul out. They need Clay to actually miss one here. Get a 3-point game. Clay's not going to miss, though. And look at this. No timeouts now. I don't know why they used them earlier. But now they got 13 seconds to hit 2 threes. They just got to go right off the bat here. Donovan Mitchell, the 3-pointer. It's no good. And that's going to be game right there. 4 seconds left. 4-point lead. Just not enough time for the young guys to win. So the Warriors are going to take the NBA Finals, winning by 3 points. The young guys were so close. They get a 73-9 season. The Warriors are a really tough matchup. I mean, it was a pretty fair matchup. Looking at all the players between the two teams, the guys under 25, they had all the greatest players under 25. Giannis, Ben Simmons, all that. But the Warriors proven that they are just too good. But anyways, guys, that's going to be it for this video. We'll check out who won Finals MVP right here in a second. MVP is going to go to Stephen Curry. Again, though, if you did enjoy the video, smash that like button, subscribe to the channel if you are new. This has been your boy Smequle, and I'll see you next time. Peace.
Never in the same space that we started at. Throw the ball, I run the play like a quarterback. I've been up all night trying to make a stack, trying to get a plaque and flip a dream into a solid fact. Hustled hard for it. One day they will notice. Chasing in the day.